Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Our top story is a real estate story. Someone turned off the lights at the Lovin Dubai show. Joking. Our top story actually is someone paid 136 million US dollars for a penthouse that is not even built yet.
And we are talking about the passenger at Dubai airport that said 8.9 kilograms of weed he was found with was actually henna.
How he thought he was going to get away with that, I do not know. Also, Dubai lit up on National Day weekend with the Al Futtaim drone show.
And the dolphins have arrived.
Later on in the show, we will be joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Gani Suleiman. He has completed 30 Ironman challenges in 30 days. He is in the building. And we are going to ask him how he did it, because honestly, even 5K is a feat for me. And he just did it over and over for 30 days. 30 Ironmans. But before we get there, some people are doing Ironmans and some of us are out here struggling to wake up in the morning. So we ask you, what is your morning routine? Do you find it easy to get out of bed?
I put my alarm at 5 a.m.
Okay.
I start my day with a prayer. And then I have my coffee. And then I go on my computer and I start prepping for my day.
Do you find it easy to get out at 5 a.m.?
No.
And is it one alarm or is it a series of?
Series.
No.
One's at 5, one's at 5:15, and one's at 5:30.
You know, the reason I asked this is because Massa, before the show, who is one of the employees at Lovin, who you haven't met yet, but she's behind the cameras, she said she actually doesn't need an alarm.
Yes.
She doesn't need an alarm to get out of bed. What is this magic sauce that she has?
It's crazy.
What is she?
Please tell us, Massa, how?
What Kool-Aid is she drinking? Because I want some.
How? I think the secret is sleep early.
What time do you go to bed at?
Oh, don't ask. It's like, it depends on the day. Like my sleeping cycle is not normal, you know? It might be normal to some people who are like me. I sleep throughout the day, let's say. I pick my moments. So after work, I pray Maghrib and Isha prayer, and then I sleep. I wake up around like 9, so that's like 2 hour, 3 hour nap. Do you even call that a nap? Do you even call that a nap? No.
2 or 3 hours?
Yeah. No?
What else would you call it? It's like a third of a night's sleep. Of course it's a nap. It's a solid nap.
It's a nap.
It's like a triple nap.
It's a nap.
A nap is like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So I had a full plus nap. Okay, yes. And after that, I stay awake until like 12, 12:30, maybe 1, and then I go to bed.
Wow, and then you do to 5. So you do get your 8 hours, you just do them. I've never heard someone do that before. Is that normal? Anyone watching the show, do you split your sleep so you still get your 8 or even 9 hours, but you're doing it from early? You do it early evening, you wake up.
It doesn't feel great, but it gets the job done, basically.
But when you wake up at 5 a.m., do you feel refreshed?
No.
Yeah.
In the beginning, no, I feel like a truck hit me. But afterwards, like I give it like a good 15 to 20 minutes. I get up, I move around, my blood starts flowing, you know, and then boom, I'm awake.
Why is it so hard? Like even on the nights I go to bed at 9 p.m., it's still difficult to get up in the morning, although I do find it easier than I did 10 years ago. Like back in the day, it was just not happening. Like it was alarm, miss the alarm, don't go to class if you're in uni, just not going. Oh, yeah. Now, we have work, we have commitments. We're trying to buy these penthouse houses, so we have to go to work. We'd love to know what time you're getting up, and if anyone like Massa, who is an absolute queen, who does not need an alarm to get out of bed, or like Ali, you're split shifting your nights. Wild. Our top story today.
Yes, a Dubai penthouse that is yet to be constructed just sold for a whopping $136 million. That sounds a lot of money. Another day, another Dubai luxury real estate record. The Dubai government's real estate company Nakheel is adding yet another record-breaking property to its arsenal. Atop the 71-story tall Como Residence Tower sits its crown a whopping 500 million dirham penthouse, which is expected to be completed by late 2027.
The ultra luxury 5-bedroom penthouse spans, or will span when it's completed, 22,000 square feet. And thanks to its strategic location, it basically gives you the best views in the house. We're talking uninterrupted views of the Burj Al Arab, Burj Khalifa, as well as that stunning, and it's actually my favorite, skyline of the city, Dubai Marina. According to CNN, the identity of the owner remains undisclosed. We will do our best to find out. But it is known to be an Eastern European buyer.
Yes, Dubai will soon be home to the third most expensive penthouse in the world after Monaco and London. The Odeon Tower penthouse in Monaco, priced at $440 million, is the most expensive penthouse in the world, followed by the Penthouse D at One Hyde Park, estimated to be $237 million.
Which is a really interesting accolade, because the whole conversation regarding real estate in Dubai and prices going up, and all of us simply asking, when is it going to stop so we can actually buy homes? But people in the real estate market will tell us that in comparison to, you know, the best cities in the world, we're still on the cheaper side.
Yes.
That's the story they're selling. But now here we see that on the luxury real estate side, it's getting pricier, and now will be home to the third most expensive real estate penthouse in the world. So these are the Como residences. We've spoken about them before. 76 apartments only, with only 1 or 2 residences per floor. So it's just going to be spacious, all served by its own private elevator. So if you are famous and you don't want the paparazzi to see you going to the store, this is for you. The tower will provide an elevated private sandy beach, a 25-meter long pool, which actually is kind of standard in Dubai in all fairness, and a rooftop infinity pool, no less. The apartments are priced at 21 million dirham. Are we sure if that's dirham? Might be dollars. Let us get back to you on that one. They're pricey. So if you have some spare cash lying around, the Como residences are for you.
I think I have spare change in the back over there, no?
I bet you do.
Maybe.
I bet you do.
To buy one?
Yeah, I mean, you need a lot of spare change. This is next level rich. This isn't just like, I've got spare change. This is...
You need to sell 10 kidneys.
10, oh.
Yeah. I don't know the kidney market, but yeah, it's just the same.
Love the idea of these like swanky penthouses. I'd love to see the inside. This type of, I don't know why what industries actually make headlines. Property always does, and I think it's because people love to pore over homes. I don't know about you, but I'll always be on Bizzle and Beirut looking at properties that not even to buy, by the way. I'm like, maybe I could rent this, maybe next year, if I could afford it. Yeah, do you ever do that? Just like, is that something that other people do?
I look at projects that are coming up and current projects, yeah. Because the real estate is the #1 thing that you go for when you try to invest, you know.
I'm just thinking of a nice place to live.
Well, that too.
No, yours makes more sense.
Yeah, my mind is going somewhere else.
You're thinking of investments, which makes a lot of sense. We can't wait for the Como residences to be finally constructed, so this person, undisclosed identity as of yet, can move into their new pad. Let's jump into our next story. You're actually not going to believe this. A passenger at Dubai airport said 8 kg of cannabis was henna. That's what they tried to tell Dubai Customs, who thwarted the attempt to smuggle 8.9 kg of marijuana through Dubai airports. Customs police reportedly spotted a suspicious-looking bag as it passed through inspections. The bag had just arrived from an Asian country, so it was going through inspections on this side. The bag was unusually dense, causing operations to search the man who owned the bag and also the bag itself. At this point, the man appeared confused.
When the police found the drugs, which the passenger had concealed by grinding, he then claimed it was actually henna powder. I don't know how. Both the narcotics and the passenger are now in the hands of the General Directorate of Anti-Narcotics at Dubai Police. It is baffling to think that this guy could think that he could use henna as an excuse or a way to get out of it. How?
You know what's so funny is that we all travel a lot. Anytime going through customs, you're thinking, don't let the alarm ring, don't let the alarm ring. Obviously, I'm not carrying anything, but you still have that fear.
Yeah.
Imagine actually, don't try this at home, imagine actually going through Dubai Police where you know we have an absolutely zero tolerance for drugs.
Yes.
So if you're caught, this is your life over. You'll be immediately deported, spend your life in prison. It's a no-go area. So for someone to even try it, now what the police have said is they're seeing more and more with numbers of visitors into the country rising. They need to be even more vigilant to protect the community. So we thank them for that. But the man who was stopped, what was going through his head? And for him to just jump out with henna powder, you're thinking, did you think
I think
you would get away with that?
I think with these guys, it's like you flip a coin and you're like, if I get caught, okay, I get caught. If I don't get caught, what is your thinking? It's not allowed, you know? Like, why would you do it in the first place? And to use henna as an excuse, come on. Get a better excuse.
Better excuse. Oh, my days. Anyway, so they are both with, as Ali said, the General Directorate of Anti-Narcotics at Dubai Police. Jumping on to our next story, this is one that you might have seen. Dubai lit up on National Day weekend with the Al Futtaim drone show. Was it a bird? Was it a plane? No, it was the Al Futtaim drone show, and it was so impressive. This weekend, we all celebrated the UAE National Day and the historic COP28 hosting, while Al Futtaim Group, named the strategic e-mobility partner of COP28, chose the celebratory time to light the sky with a drone show.
It was a spectacular drone show on Saturday, 2nd of December at Festival Bay, Dubai Festival City Mall. Al Futtaim Group lit up the sky with unity, innovation and pride. Thank you, Al Futtaim Group, for being the driving force behind this memorable event.
We said it before, it was amazing to see the sky so lit up, and what incredible things people are doing with drone shows. That's in the sky. However, now we're looking towards the sea because a number of videos have gone viral of the water surrounding us.
Yes, the dolphins have arrived. A pod of dolphins were spotted in the waters of the Arabian Gulf near Jumeirah Beach this morning.
It is so fascinating. We've seen a number of these videos and they're just so beautiful. And when you see this marine wildlife come so close to the shore, you really think about, you know, the plastic that's in the ocean and the damage that we're doing. But it really is so amazing then to see them come close and just, you know, I don't know. I'd have my camera out every second.
They're always lovely. I've never met anyone that doesn't love or like dolphins.
I'm going to take you back to about 15 years ago when that Simpsons episode aired of the dolphins taking over the world, because they were angry and they're so strong and intelligent.
They're very intelligent.
Have you seen that episode?
No.
Simpsons years ago, and the dolphins then were basically, they overpowered the humans with their intelligence, and they're very big if they stand up straight, and they, you know, went onto land, and it was a whole thing. So love dolphins, and you can go up to Corfacan, just over the border, and it's so amazing. You can really see so many of them in the ocean. But it does take me back to that time when
Simpsons.
we thought that dolphins were going to take over the world.
And you know what happens when the Simpsons predict something?
Anyway.
Anyway, moving on. We have fun facts. I've prepared fun facts for us about dolphins. You know, you may know or you may not know about dolphins.
Okay.
But we'll give it to you.
Hit me.
There are currently 42 species of dolphins.
You said fun.
It's fun.
Okay. I had no idea.
Okay. Do you know that dolphins are mammals?
I'm not great with marine biology information. I feel like it's a common known fact, but I didn't know that.
Ali, skip your fun Skip your
I'm going to...
I'm sorry. We just got a note from Hisham. Ali, skip the fun. Should we give him one more? No, let's give him one more.
Okay.
We'll give you one more. No. So any directions, Hisham, on this segment?
I think you need to like prepare on it well for the next.
Okay. We were talking...
It's not suitable for air.
I know this one. So, let me give you this one. I have one more, yeah? So, we were talking earlier about our sleep. Yes? So, dolphins snooze one side of their brain. Yeah. At a time. with the opposite side active and alert to guide important tasks like breathing and swimming.
That is really interesting. Fair play. Yeah.
Each half of their brain gets a break for a few minutes at a time, the entire day long. So they do this the entire day long.
I'm like, who could figure that out? I think that's so interesting. It's the same with birds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, where do they sleep? Albatrosses are in the air for 5 years at a time. And it's because half of their brain is alive, awake, and the other half is sleeping. And that's how they do it. Isn't that wild? Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Okay.
See, how is that boring now, Hisham?
Our minds are blown.
I was getting, just for the audience to know, that the PCR, the control room back there, from our producer.
Fact segment.
We,
Okay.
it always astounds me how scientists figure this stuff out.
Yeah.
Like, how do you actually get into the psyche, get into the brain of these animals as they're going about their daily lives?
I think
Crazy.
They put the monitors, and I think it's technology as well. You know, with technology they learn, you know, a lot of things about everything.
I'm in the middle of watching, I think The World Is Our Planet or something, David Attenborough, and it's going through all this stuff, and you're seeing this amazing footage of these animals and these polar bears, and you're like, how do they capture these moments so beautifully, and how do they know so much? We're on the bees segment. Bees are so interesting. Speaking of waking and sleeping and never actually taking a rest, our next guest is an absolute hero. He completed 30 Ironmans in 30 days. We're going to ask him how he did it. Do stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Our next guest is a legend. 30 ultra marathons in 30 days in 2020, 30 half Ironmans in 30 days in 2021, and this year he completed 30 Ironman challenges in 30 days. An endurance athlete who shows us the impossible is possible. Welcome back to the show, Gani Suleiman.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're an absolute hero.
We are all heroes.
I use the term Superman before. Yes. So tell the audience, like, what did you do? What you did?
during the Dubai Fitness Challenge, we tried to have fun, and we did 30 full Ironman for 30 days for the Dubai Fitness Challenge to raise funds for Algeria Foundation for Areas of Hope.
And for people who are uninitiated in the world of fitness, what exactly is one Ironman?
Where Ironman is, you have to swim 3.8 kilometer, and then you're going to cycle 180 kilometer, and you finish with a full marathon for 42.2 kilometer.
So, in my perspective, if I was ever, it will never happen, but if I was to complete one,
Yeah.
I would think that that was my life complete. But you did 30. Like, you said we were going to have fun.
Yeah.
Why? What inspired you to do 30?
To start with, the Areas of Hope is my big why. My goal is to raise fund for the charity with through the Algeria Foundation, and I did the half already, and I wanted to see at what point my body can go. So I decided, this year, let me push, let me do the double of what I did previously, and I was like, okay, let's have fun with it. Yeah.
Like, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing.
Now, the reason, why did you do it? What was the reason behind it? Yeah.
Well, I actually want to know what he was eating.
What he was eating?
Well, it's actually one of the questions the audience put out. Pilar Razan was like,
What was
how
it?
do you keep yourself sustained through it?
Yeah, I'm so blessed and thankful to Mom's Meals on Me. So it's a food company that came, like they wrote to me when they saw the post, and they said, it's so amazing what you are trying to do. And because you are doing it for charity, so we really want to be part of it. And
Amazing.
they said, okay, they're going to provide food for me. So they provide very good for me. Like every day they bring food for me to eat. And I'm really thankful to them. I say shout out to Moms on Me.
Huge shout out, because like that's obviously money out of their pocket, but of course they're supporting a true local community hero who's doing the most amazing things for Heroes of Hope. You know, you had a really important cause. Can you describe like what it was actually like? Like, what were you like going through, like start, middle and end? How did it feel going through this?
I can't really describe it. I was telling Augustine just now it was difficult. Like I can, at some point, sometimes I don't know who is there, who is not there. Sometimes I'm mean to even the people around me who are like my crew, the team that is helping me. I don't talk to them because of the pain I'm going through. Especially the last day, I didn't know where I was, but like my body was just walking. It was painful, especially from day 10. I got sick, and I was asking for myself, how am I going to do the next 20 days full Ironman? Because I wasn't able to sit on the saddle of the bike, so it was pain every single day. So it was like I was different. I wasn't the me Gani. Like I was someone else to be able to do this, because like I couldn't have people around me. I was most of it doing it alone because I was feeling so much pain that I didn't want to be mean to people that are so close to. I care and I love them, and I don't want to be mean to them. So I choose to be alone all the time. It was painful. But,
Interesting.
yeah.
Mashallah, you went through a lot of hardship through this, but it's for a good cause and with good intention. But was there a specific moment that was very, very tough for you that you remember that you can share with us?
Yeah, I would say the 18. Yeah, it was very tough for me, especially day 12 as well. And because that's when the sickness started, I wake up, because that day I finished too late. I finished, mostly every day I finish like 2 a.m. And before I drive to reach my house, it's almost 2:30 to 3. And it's hard for me to sleep, because 4 o'clock I'm already up again. So that day was very painful. I couldn't sleep. I was just walking in my room till 4 a.m. and I get down again and pack my bike and everything, start going again. So that day was one of the toughest one as well. And the day 18 also, I couldn't bear the pain. I couldn't sit on the bike. My leg was not working. Cycling was difficult. And the running also was very painful. Yeah. Very painful.
You've probably put your body through one of the toughest endurance feats in the world.
Yeah.
So, and you have such a big smile, it's amazing. But
Yeah.
how do you prepare? Like, how do you know that you're going to be able to get through this?
Yeah, what's keeping me going is, first of all, my why. And I want to see, like I said previously, I want to see how the body can manage. And like we always know, everything happens in the mind. And I know that, okay, I'm not going to die if I do this. So once I know that, okay, the next step is not going to kill me, so I need to just keep going. So like I give the courage, I give myself the courage, okay, worst case scenario, what is going to happen is that I'm not going to break anything, I'm not going to die, and I need to just keep going. But if I stop right here, the pain will go after some time and I will regret for not doing it. So like once I have it in my mind, okay, the pain is not going to last forever. It's just going to be there for some time. Like now I finish, I don't feel any pain anymore, right? But if I stop that time, I will be regretting today now. So like, I keep that in my mind and say, okay, the pain is there, but it's going to pass.
But that is pure mind strength, because you know everyone has their own personal challenges. Either
Sure.
it's hard to go to the gym, it's
Yeah.
hard to run 5K, it's hard to run 10K, it's hard to half marathon. Have you always been so mentally strong?
Yeah. Coming there, if I look back my background, I left house when I was 3 years old. So I was taking care of myself since I was 3. So I know things that I went through to get here. So if I could get here today, that means I can get through this challenge as well.
What do you mean you left your home at 3 years old?
Like I started taking care of myself. Like I wasn't in the house all the time. Yeah, like we grew back in Africa. We are many, so the parents don't really know where you are. So I left home and like I was like in the markets, trying to survive on my own, like trying to do things like to keep going forward. Yeah. So I was taking care of myself. So I know I have gone through so much in my life already, and I know this challenge cannot kill me. I can go through as well this challenge. Yeah.
How did you go from the markets to Dubai?
It's a long story. Yeah, so just keep it short. I always want to go somewhere. I always think ahead. I want to be here. And no one in my family has done something. So I wanted to be the one that who's going to do something and come back and take care of everyone. So then once I left home, I was helping people. Then I keep progressing, and then I moved to, when I started growing a little bit up, I moved to Lagos. From Lagos, and then I get to Dubai.
So amazing, Gani.
Just a few years ago, we had you on the show, and we talked to you about the Ironman, and you told us that you were afraid of the water, and you actually didn't know how to swim.
Yes.
So, are you still afraid?
No, I'm not afraid anymore. Like the first day when I started this challenge, it was difficult because since the previous challenge, I didn't go to water, so I was a little bit, I was afraid. I would say I was afraid. But once I get my confidence back, I was like, oh no, this, because it was so hard. It took me like maybe 3 hours the first day to finish the swim. And I was like, oh no, it's not going to happen like this. I need to bring my memories and everything, my confidence back. And I was like, okay, yeah. But now I'm not afraid of water anymore. I'm not afraid. I think the part that I love this during this challenge is the water. Because I take it as active recovery. So I go into the sea.
Wow.
So like it's cold, and I like it when it's cold. I just jump in, and in my mind, okay, I just tell myself, everywhere hurts, but I see it as I'm recovering.
That's your
in my
wellness
mind.
zone.
Yeah,
in the sea.
exactly.
How
That's the word.
interesting.
Yeah, that's how I play it in my mind. I say, okay, my arms hurt. I don't know how to swim properly, so I need to do my own style of swimming to be able to accomplish the distance. And I'm having cramp everywhere, so I say, okay, all those cramp and everything, instead of going to, people will go to ice bath, I see it as my ice bath. I'm in my ice bath, yeah, that's how I say it.
I love that like mind switch to make
Yeah.
something more manageable.
Yeah.
You say you're always looking for the next thing, so
Yeah.
dare we ask?
What's next?
So you're back to full. Do you feel like you're back to yourself now? You've obviously completed something, an amazing accomplishment. Do you feel okay now? You're
Yeah,
healthy?
I'm back. Slowly, I'm coming back. I take a little bit break. I travel outside, and I was just resting and reading. But the body is not fully recovered, but at least almost there. I'm still having some pain sometimes. But now I'm fine. I'm fine. But I can still run properly now. But the body is coming back normal. It's coming back slowly to normal.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. You've done an amazing achievement. So tell us now, what is next? What is Ghani going to do?
Yeah, everyone keep asking me what is going to do next. Next, I don't know what is going to come next. Whatever comes to my mind, I will do. So we keep it in secret.
And do you think you've learned anything about yourself during this challenge? Like, is there any kind of learnings that you take from it?
Oh yes, I learned a lot during this challenge about myself. I realized, like I said, like I don't want to hurt people, especially people that very close to me. I remember, I don't know what day was it. Vicky and Yuri, they came. I just finished swimming. They came, but I didn't talk to them because I was so much in pain. I know they came to check on me and see how I was doing, but I couldn't talk to them. I felt like it was too mean on my side. Like someone would say you are arrogant, but it's not. They knew that it's not me. So I just walked out and just drove the car, took my bike and left. So like I didn't want to say anything wrong to them. Like I wouldn't meant what I said to them. But I learned that I don't want to be like mean and bad to people close to me. Yeah, that's it. I learned a lot.
Annie, you're like the nicest person. I'm sure Vicky and Yuri absolutely know that you're going through something that's beyond our wildest capabilities.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to worry about that. So you ran everything that you were doing, and your why was so important was, of course, for Heroes of Hope, which is an incredible group that puts people of determination into amazing sports across the city. And you have a donation page that people can give to via Al Jamila.
Yeah, we still have the donation link open. I think we still have some days left. We have at least 30 days left. We can find the link on my bio. And we can find the link also in Al Jalila Foundation page, and we have it in Yala Give page as well. Yeah, so we can. I think we are almost there. So we have we need 3,500 to hit the target. Okay. So I hope everyone will help me get the target.
Let's make that happen. 3,500 to reach target. Ghani, Suleiman, thank you once again for joining us on the show. We are in awe of what you've accomplished. A true local hero. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah.
Pleasure.
Ghani, the happiest man in town now. Thank you so much for being here. That is all we have time for on the Lovin Dubai show. Have a fabulous day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Bye.
Thank you, Ghani. Yeah. I need to turn off Instagrams. Amazing.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, good pleasure to meet you.
There goes.
That's right.